What up, everybody? How are you doing today? It is your boy, D Loops, a.k.a. Do It All Loops, here with my boy.
1stOfficial AV was good.
You threw the shades on for it? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Marin is on his way, and we're the creators of the Stew. We bring to the Beat Club podcast, where producers are heard. We're here with our guests of the day. 1stOfficial in the building. Round of applause, man.
Cheers.
First, you can clap for yourself, too, man. It's good. You're here, dog. It's good, yeah. But yeah, man, so we're here on this beautiful Sunday here in Boston, man. Beat Club podcast where producers are heard. We're just chilling. Thank you to everybody that's just been waiting for us to kind of come up on the air. Shout out to everybody on Twitter. We're on Facebook Live right now, too.
Yeah, we live.
All right, cool. Shout out to Facebook Live as well. Are you waving at me, Dimitri? What is that?
Giving hand signals here.
Oh, what does this mean?
Nah, we was talking about the mic, but yeah. Just let it rock.
All right, cool. But yeah, shout out to everybody that's following us on social media, man. And yeah, I'm just happy to be here. But you know what I like to do? I like to go around the room and make sure everybody's good. So 1stOfficial AV, how you feeling today, bro?
I'm good. I had breakfast. I feel like
That's hell yeah.
I need to eat breakfast before I come here from now on, yo. I got energy right now, man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So that's it? Just breakfast
Yeah.
make you feel good?
Yeah.
What you have, bro? What's going on? Just
Biscuit, eggs, fruits, bunch of fruits. Of course, you know I got the smoothie on deck.
you need a water bottle sponsor, dog. It's like your third water bottle, like for real.
Nah, I had to get a different one because I couldn't really clean the other ones out with all the smoothie mess in it. So,
Yeah, that shit gets real ugly, bro.
Yeah.
Real ugly.
Getting stuck on there, mold. Yeah. I ain't trying to get sick. I'm good.
Well, I'm glad you're healthy. Glad you ate breakfast. I had toothpaste for breakfast. But yeah, 1stOfficial, how you feeling today, man?
I'm good, man. I'm feeling real good, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, my morning was kind of a 3-part. I got to spend time with my little girls.
Beautiful.
Did some work for the 9 to 5 to get ready for the week, and got to do some cleaning. I know that probably sounds weird, but
Nah, that's not weird. That's grown man responsibilities right there.
Domesticate.
Hell yeah.
Sunday morning, throwing the throwback tunes and clean, man.
yeah,
That's what. So wait, were you cleaning to some music?
I actually wasn't today, man.
Oh, so your shit was just on music.
It was on some like, yo, I just need to get it done. I have some time, so let me just. Like, I didn't want to break out speakers and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you do clean up faster sometimes. I mean, with the music playing, you get your little two-step on, doing sweeping and shit. Like,
yeah. With the music on is more like I got time, an open window to be like, am I gonna do the windows? Am I gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, get to a lot of different things that haven't gotten touched in months.
well, shoot, I'm glad you made your Sunday work. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
he was productive.
Yeah, and you came here early before all of us. Like, damn, you made me look at what I do. I need to step up, man.
Nah, today was a red day. Trust me.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take you guys' words and I guess say that I had a good day today so far. I didn't have anything to eat just yet, but it's cool. I was, however, like I was talking to you about. I was looking into the whole. What is it? What is the name again, Dimitri? Something Barbie. What the hell is the name?
Oh, she called herself Bad Bobby.
Yeah,
Bad
that
Bobby.
shit got me pissed, bro. That shit got me pissed. The fact that I won't even say the fact that she got signed, but just the fact that labels felt the nerve to reach out to someone like her outside of everybody else that actually has talent.
Actually got rapping skills.
Yeah.
Actually been rapping for years. Like, yo,
it's that day and age
it's
where
disrespectful, yo.
Yo,
reality
record labels,
TV.
man.
It's that reality TV syndrome.
Record labels are just looking to leech off of
It's all
people's
about the money.
numbers. Yeah, it is. It is. It just sucks.
Has nothing to do with talent. It's all about the bread and who got the numbers and reach on social media and views.
And you throw them on a trap beat and bow. That's how it happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just because of that today, I might be a little hard on the trap beats. I don't know, man. It was
Blame
just
the trap. Yo.
Yeah, blame the trap. Blame the record labels, man. They're whack for that shit. But best of luck to her, however she lasts. However long
I mean,
she lasts.
I ain't mad. She came from wherever she came from, and she's making a living for herself. So hey, As long as she ain't killing nobody or being racist, fuck it.
yeah.
Pretty much.
Those are the ground rules.
You can't blame her for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She didn't sign herself.
She's still young. So.
Yep. And she's gonna
grow
act
from this,
act
so.
on it, get that money, man. But record labels, y'all suck for that one. But anyways, man. Besides that, I'm doing good. Got that out my system, and I'm just here, man. I'm just here chilling. On this wonderful Sunday. Who we got on Twitter right about now? I got to see if anybody's out there. I got to do a little roll call. Let's see who's rocking with us today. Let's see
gang.
gang. Let's see what's good. We got Manny Beats. What's up, bro? I was talking to him on Instagram. Ball as well. D Sharp, of course. What's up, bro? Bootlegs 773. What's going on? High Def. What's going on, bro? And we got some. All right, cool.
I gotta see who's on Facebook. Too.
Yeah. We just want to say what up to everybody that's rocking with us today. Hope you guys are having a better Sunday, you know what I mean? Or if not a first official Sunday, got a bunch of shit done, you know what I mean? And then you're here listening to us. But yeah, besides that, everything else is good. Anything else you guys want to share with the music world before we jump into what we need to jump into? Get it off your chest now.
Nah. Just hear some beats. Let's do
Just
it.
beats?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So this is what we gonna do.
Actually, hold up.
Oh, wait.
Just gotta point out the fact that in our group, we're almost at 1,000 members.
Are we pulling out numbers and shit?
Yeah.
We pulling out numbers?
That's kind of big.
That is kind of big.
Because it's been organic, too.
Well, can you let people know about the Beat Club podcast on Facebook just so they know exactly what it entails?
So, yeah, if you're not familiar, we got a group. It's a group page where you can join. We got, submission links on there. And everybody comes in the group. They share their beats. I mean, why not submit them to the podcast? I don't know. But if it makes you happy to share with other producers to get love, that's cool. We approve all your posts anyway. But yeah, you could join the group by going to facebook.com/groups and then another / Beat Club Podcast.
And it's just a place in the community for all the producers just to share beats, share tips, share information.
It's our little secret society.
Yeah, all we ask is fire beats. I mean, if you throwing numbers, man, let me throw a number out there. On SoundCloud, we are currently at 14,600 streams.
Damn.
Yeah, even. Damn. Thanks to everybody out there in the producer world. Thanks to people like 1stOfficial. You know what I mean? So we got them streams out there. The rider block is out there as well.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was cool. It was
Still
like
not like what?
It's not like the black or the red one, man.
What's that? April and May?
It might have been.
It was back to back. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so.
I think that was us in our prime. I don't know.
You said prime.
I don't know. It was all right.
We had more food in those months too.
Yeah,
drinks,
a little more food, a little more liquor. You know what I mean? So maybe we need to get that up. But yeah, it was all right. But besides that, are we good to get into some beats?
Yeah, we good.
All right, 1stOfficial, you good to get into some beats?
Absolutely, man.
All right.
It's gonna be a little weird being on this end, but it's all good.
Just look, dude. Don't be nice.
I got you.
All right,
I got you.
We in this. We're protected right now. You see that lock on that door? If any producers got beef with what we say, they got to get through that lock on the door.
I'm gonna be honest.
All right, that's all we ask, man.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Keep it or
All right, y'all. So check it out. Each and every Sunday here at the Beat Club Podcast, what we do is we have a website called thebeatclubpodcast.com where producers from all over the world can submit as many beats as they want. Like I said, as many beats as they want. What we do is we take these beats, we pile them up in a folder, and we play them today. This is our first time ever listening to them. These beats have not been pre-screened whatsoever. We decide to give our feedback, and then after our feedback, we say if we're going to keep it or cut it. All the beats that are kept get placed on a mix at the end of the month called Writer's Block, which is our way of showing love to the producers that show love to us by participating. And that's just how it goes down. So at any given time, I mean, right now, we're kind of odd numbers, so there'd be really no room for being like a stalemate. But at any given time, when Marin walks through that door and we reach a stalemate, we'll go to Twitter, and they will be the deciding factor on the beat, if it's going to be kept or if it's going to be cut. And that's just how we're going to rock. So, first beat up. Ava, you got it? You want me to get it? What's up?
Kind of slow right now.
Shit, it's Sunday. You take it easy like Sunday afternoon.
I don't think think that's
I can't
the way
even
the
remember the
song goes.
date.
Yeah, it doesn't. I had to remix it and shit. You know what I mean? I was halfway and I was already committed. But
All right.
let's see who we got first. All right, so I'm gonna let you call it out. Who's that?
Like DJ Los with Cheap Liquor.
Licka. That's dope. All right, we're gonna listen to it right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it a cut at First Officials in the building. Let's go.
On that cheap liquor, on that cheap liquor, down on that cheap liquor, on that cheap, down on that cheap liquor, on that cheap liquor, down on that cheap liquor, on that cheap, down on that cheap liquor, on that cheap liquor, down on that cheap liquor, on that cheap liquor, down on that cheap liquor, on that cheap liquor, down on that cheap liquor. I was blow in the zone, it's messing with my mental. Talking on the phone, yeah, I'm calling up my kinfolk.
All right, so the fact that that was a song, I mean, should we even rate the beat?
Nah, unanimous cut.
Send us beats, not the artist. All right, the beat sounded all right. The artist on the beat, I won't know, but for right now, that is definitely a.
Again,
He was drinking that cheap liquor. Marin in the building. What up, Marin? What's going on?
Submit a song instead of a beat.
Yeah, he got us.
White Irish Rose or some shit.
again, this is the Beat Club. The Beat Club. Let's get this right.
Yeah, man. Mark Marin in the building, man. All right, so we just got to move on because that. What's up? What's up?
We good.
Let's go to the next beat. Hopefully, it's just a beat.
Temperature wise, feel good in here.
All right, so we got Dre Matic. That's Dre with a 3 with The Shining. So we're going to listen to that right now on the Beat Club podcast. Mark Marin's in the building as well. Keep it a cut it. Let's go.
It's detrimental questioning my deeds like the shining. It's detrimental questioning my deeds like the shining. It's detrimental questioning my deeds like the shining. It's detrimental questioning my thesis. The shining, the shining, the shining, the shining. Shining, shining, shining. It's detrimental questioning my deeds like the shining, shining, shining. It's detrimental questioning my deeds like the shining, shining, shining. It's detrimental questioning my deeds like the shining. It's detrimental questioning my thesis. The shining, the shining, the shining, the shining.
All right, fellas. Artificial AV, man. What's the word on that, bro?
Keep it. I like damn near everything about the beat, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna keep it.
All right. Fresh out the gate. No
That's
feedback
simple.
on that?
All right, that's simple, yo.
All right, cool.
It's fire. It's fire.
Motivate Marin, what's the word?
What's good? I will keep
I
it.
thought he about to cut.
No, I'm keeping that. I'm keeping that. Yeah, I'm keeping that. That's just some, that's just some classic hip hop shit, man. That's it. Like simple and plain. Only feedback I have is like I just feel like it needed like just something like a ill vocal sample or something just to come in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To kind of just add a little polish to it. All it needs is little accents and shit here and there. But that shit's ready to go, man. Definitely remind me of some Pete Rock shit. But he executed. If you're going for a vibe, if that's your mentor, if that's your vibe, you just got to make sure you hit it on the mark, and he did, man. That's just tough. I like that.
All right, cool. First Official. How you feeling about that, bro?
Banger.
Just banger?
Yeah, like that is one of those, like, for me, with you bringing up Pete Rock, like that's one of my inspirations. So hearing someone come through and make something like that sounded that good, like that to me, like that's producer to producer, that was damn good.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I think as far as the piece you said, because I've heard you guys say it before too, MC on that. I think I don't even, because like in listening to it, you know, you can tell when there's kind of like the repetitiveness of it. I didn't hear that. I didn't like. There was never a point where I was just like, all right, I'm ready for something. I didn't get there. And I think like you throw an MC on that, you know, I don't see anyone getting to that point. And then the way that the chorus comes in, like, you know what I'm saying? I think if I go back and listen to it for that purpose now, like to see like, is it kind of repetitive? Maybe I would see that, but I don't know.
Nah, it definitely is a good enough loop. I thought like N1 mixtapes and shit like that. I was raised off of those. You know what I mean? Hot sauce. Everything seemed to be pretty cool. It wasn't. I think it grabbed us right away. It definitely grabbed me right away. But I agree with Marin. I was kind of waiting for something else to kind of happen over the part where, you know, people would spit their bars too, for the most part. But it was still a good vibe, man. So I'm gonna keep it on my end. People on Twitter are saying 75% are saying keep it, 25% are saying cut it. So it just sounds like unanimous across the board. Unanimous.
Keep it.
Thank you so much for submitting. Keep on submitting.
What's the name?
Dramatic.
Dramatic?
Yeah, he's got a.
We got a few in there.
Yeah, they definitely got a few up in there.
That's
man.
called The Shining. Dope.
Yeah. Why you want that, Mary?
I might.
I know how you get down and shit.
Y'all lucky I don't be beasting through. We really don't be combing through these folders. Y'all lucky, man, and be giving y'all artists a chance out there on them writers' blocks. So we got first dibs. Y'all tripping.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, man. And there's a lot of damn beats in that folder, Marin. You can have a field day with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
That's a message though.
Yeah, message. There's a couple of producers that submitted a lot, and there's a few that only submit like one or two here and there. Like 1stOfficial, I think you slowed down a little bit on submitting some stuff, man.
Yeah, a little bit.
So yeah, he felt like he had to. I mean, but for the most part, man,
it wasn't even that
necessarily.
What was it? It just one, it was like sending stuff in early on. I was like, okay, send whatever, and then it was obligations now. It was kind of like, did I feel like what I was gonna send you, like, was it a step up? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I didn't wanna, you want to
kind of set the bar and go past the bar, set the bar. I got you.
Yeah,
I got
and then
you.
there was plus the stuff that I submitted so much for LFOD.
Yeah,
that it was just like, all right, let me kind of fall back now.
So matter of fact, let the people know who you are, sir. Just introduce yourself to the people out there.
So, 1stOfficial, Boston born, been here all my life. I've been producing the years. It's like up. I think I might be at year 17 right now.
Damn.
But the reality is that this past year really is the time that I really was like, okay, let me go as close to all in as I could get, you know what I'm saying, while still having a family to support. So, you know, this past year, put up a website, 1stOfficial.com. Last June had the goal of I'm gonna have over 100 beats on that site, and I did it.
Hey.
So, you know, between last June and I forget when exactly I hit it, but I think it might have been like April or May. I had over 100 beats. I have 140 up there right now.
Get them.
Just put out an instrumental album back in June called Good Friday. And that was kind of at that point, you know, things kind of, that also threw me a little bit because my mind had to go from making music to promoting music and marketing music. And I think, like, you know, with that and just other things going on, I think that's also kind of why music kind of, like, I stopped sending stuff. But yeah, 17 years producing. This has been like legit, like this year has been the best year as far as me making music that I've had in all 17 years.
Because you just kind of like
because I was doing it every day. Like, whereas before, like, there was, you know, for like before that, the previous 5-6 years, it was like when I felt like a real urge, or when I just forced myself to say, like, look, I can do this, I should be doing something with it. So I'd sit down and make myself make music. Whereas this past year it was like trying to figure out what else I might want to do in life in general.
Yeah.
And it was just like, again, like I've been doing music for so long. Why not focus here? You know? So every day, 4 o'clock in the morning,
Get them.
before I had to get up to go teach, because I'm a teacher full time. So 4 o'clock in the morning, get up, do a little workout, jump on the computer for like an hour and a half, knock a beat out, listen to it on the way to work, finish it up the next day if I needed to, or start another beat. So that was kind of my routine daily. And then on the weekend, it was chopping stuff up so that I could just sit down and just make beats rather than like having to worry about chopping them up in that time. So that routine is really what got me through this past year.
Yo.
So workflow.
Workflow, for
Routine,
real.
systematic, all time. All
Yeah.
Management is the key.
Yes.
Yo.
That's why my life is in shambles.
But there you go, man. You heard it right there from 1stOfficial, man. We're going to get into some other stuff too, but yo, you have no excuse. This man wakes up at 4 o'clock in the morning to make beats.
Yeah, you just inspired me, especially now that my son's going to school. I got to get up early. I might as well get up at 4. I just got to go to bed earlier. That's it.
That's definitely
And
key.
think about the amount of time it take you to make a beat. It doesn't take you that long.
Nah, I don't.
Like
Not if you
especially
don't
like
want it
that's the dope thing, right? You say 17 years. It's like you went to school. It's like you go through different levels of school. You graduated, bro. You graduated a long time ago. So now it's like
Putting your degree to work.
that's it. You're just doing it. Just doing. All you have to do is do the work, and you're gonna make a fire beat. Like it's like 9 times out of 10, we're all gonna make something that's beautiful.
It's
So.
true. It's so true, man.
So
Get the idea
yo,
out.
there you go. You got gems from everybody around the table but my ass. But yeah. You got no excuse, man. No excuse.
It's
But
all in your name, man. It's do it all loops, man.
hell yeah, man.
pretty
Funny
much.
enough, when you said 4 o'clock in the morning, that was a key time when I was reading about a lot of millionaires, a lot of entrepreneurs. They wake up around 4 o'clock in the morning. They put in that work. So I'm glad that everything's working there for you. But we're gonna get into some other beats and get back to you as well.
Yeah.
So we have our next submission by Loose Connection.
Oh shit!
Finally got your beats, bro. A joint called Fun With Us. We're gonna listen to it right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. Who's this connection? The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, y'all. So that was Loose Connections with Fun With Us. Motivate Marin, man, before you take the next bite. What's the word?
Perfect timing. Yeah, I would keep it. I mean, I didn't hear it. I mean, I could hear an artist, but it just wouldn't be the type of song that I would like. You know, like it's kind of noisy.
It's like ludicrous.
Yeah, I guess,
Yeah.
or like somebody like that with some
Yeah.
old rapid fire
Yeah.
type crazy
Yeah.
shit. Like I'm not
Busta.
like a fan of all that. I mean, yeah, Busta maybe, but I thought it was a good beat though. I thought it was like good for scoring something or just an audio bed or something. It was just good to listen to. You know what I'm saying? I definitely hear it on the mix. Yeah, like it was cool. It was mixed pretty well. Like you were going for a specific type of sound. So it was cool. It was definitely cool. Not artist wise, but definitely something I could rock to and listen to.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
All right. Artificial AV, man. What's the word?
yeah, that shit was dope, man. I know you ain't really supposed to like spill the secrets, but I want to know where that shit's from.
What's the sample choice?
Yeah. That main melody, that it reminds me of something from a horror flick or something. But yeah,
All right.
y'all stay with the fire, so that's a keep it.
All right, cool. When I go to Twitter, man, they're saying 83% are saying keep it, 17% are saying cut it. I like weird noises, so once I hear weird noises and they're arranged in a certain manner, when it still has that bop factor, that's my language. I love that shit. Whatever you did, whether it was like reversing it, the sample or whatever it was dope. And honestly, I think this is, to me, in my opinion, I feel like this is probably the most different beat I've heard from you guys thus far. I can kind of still hear the loose connection drums, but as far as like the selection of sounds, this is probably the most different I've ever heard you guys when it came to submitting something. So that's to keep it for me. 1stOfficial, what's the word?
I said keep it definitely too. It's like, to me, it has that sound of today. You know what I'm saying? It has that the sound as far as like, not so much trap, but it definitely has kind of that influence. You can hear it,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, it's not like that cookie cutter. Like this is the way a trap beat should sound.
Yep,
Right.
This,
You know what I'm saying?
this,
Exactly.
Yeah.
As long as I have these elements, then I'm good. It's not that. It's definitely, you can hear the creativity in it. So I definitely say keep it.
Yeah, it's in the drums.
Yeah.
You know, they have a specific sound they go for with their drums. I hear like they got their presets down on the drums.
Yep, they know what it
us.
is.
Yeah.
Workflow. That's the word of the day.
Hell
Work
yeah.
flow.
So wait, is that a unanimous across the board?
Unanimous.
That is another unanimous.
Oh, we starting off live today, baby.
Yeah, we starting off good. You know what I mean? So I'm actually gonna put that down as well. Make sure I spell their name right, because I know it's a rap spelling. Pow, and make that happen. So 1stOfficial, man, I gotta ask you a question. With the LFOD alumni cipher thing,
Yep.
it was not expected that you would land all the beats for the cipher. So for everybody that's listening for the first time, we had put something out there where we collaborated with another radio station, LFOD, our boy Uncle Sam over there, where he has an alumni cipher every year, and he was looking for beats. So we put, a little blast out there, and people sent beats. But somehow, some way, every 1stOfficial beat was the one that everybody picked, and it was just a folder full of your beats. How did that feel? Like, did you get the news? When did you get the news?
I got the news from you, I think. From
Sound right? I talk a lot.
I forget if it wasn't at a stew, but it might have been at a showcase. I forget exactly when it was, but you were just to give you the heads up that after submitting whatever beats, all the artists chose my beats, and I was just like, I was kind of blown away by it. It wasn't expected. Like, for me, it was just, like I said, I figured, let me just take as many beats as I think would work for what, kind of the, for a cipher. So I just put as many beats as I could that I felt would work for that into the folder and just uploaded them.
Now, was there any cipher you was really in favor of, like, yo, they did my beat justice?
I liked all of them, man. I'm trying to think. The last one was definitely dope. I feel like for all of them, man, they did it. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't necessarily one that stood out to me like that was the one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They were all dope and all dope MCs. You know what I'm saying? So it was just great to even just, in the fact that I was at all of them except for one. So getting to sit in on it too was like a dope experience. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, at this point, even like I was saying, even doing this for 17 years, I haven't truly even worked with that many MCs. So to have that all happen, like literally week after week after week, like that is crazy. Like within that time, I basically got to hear, 16 plus MCs over my music. So that was just that was a great experience, man.
And the dope thing is, I was doing the footage, and a lot of MCs, either during the break or afterwards you're like, yo, I like this beat. Go, yo, you did this beat? Like, yeah, I've seen it a couple of times.
Yeah.
Did any relationships build after that based off of just you being involved with the cipher?
So there's been connections as far as like, you know, reaching out on social media a little bit, following friends and on social media. But I think for me, it's that's the next kind of move for me is trying to make time to actually really build relationships with people and actually have the opportunity to not just have it be like, here's music that's out there, here, let's connect on social media, but like actually trying to like, let's meet up, let's talk, let's make music.
Oh, so you're really trying to get face to face with people the way it should happen.
Yeah, I mean at this point, that's the next goal for me.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of actually getting actual music done with someone. And I mean that's happening now, but it's nothing necessarily from LFOD yet.
Yep. So let me ask you this other question. Being that that's the next step, are you looking forward to being a part of the recording process and having your feedback and your input? Or are you kind of like, oh, I make the beats and I'll let them do whatever they want to do and I'm just going to hear the final product?
I'm looking forward to growing in that process. I'm looking forward to, you know, playing my position first and foremost, you know, where like letting the artist have their creative space because I've already had mine. And when absolutely moved to speak on what I feel like might be better or, you know, what have you. And then as time grows, because I remember like in one of your earlier podcasts, there was the conversation about producer, beatmaker.
Yep.
I'm at the point now where I'm comfortable calling myself a producer, but then I understand there is that element of being a producer where you can't just have made the beat and said, here, go. Like you have to be involved with the song crafting. But I just feel like I said I need to play my position because I haven't been involved in that song crafting process enough necessarily to just be like, yeah, you need to do this, you should do this, drop this out. So I'm really just trying to learn that element of production right now.
Dope. Elevate, man. I like the way you're moving right about now, man. I'm glad that that's the case, and I'm glad that you're saying like, you know, I'm not gonna just remain comfortable doing just this. I'm trying to elevate. You know what I mean? So that's good, man. But can you just drop your social networking handle just so they can do some more research while we listen to some beats?
On Twitter and Instagram, it's at Big Fish First. On Facebook, it's First O 1978.
All right, we gotta
given
work
my
on
age.
We gotta work on this branding.
Yeah.
We gotta work this out, bro.
So the reality is like the face, like the this is all coming from like the different points where I tried to step in.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like the Twitter and Instagram thing, that's what actually came about this year. Facebook was like I did that like years back and then just kind of let it be. You know what I'm saying? And then just maybe I'll have to like do a relaunch of the Facebook or figure out a way to change to make it so that everything's the same.
Yeah.
But you know.
Big Fish First. Why Big Fish?
I was gonna, why?
That's a childhood thing.
Nah. So, my boy, who realistically is like one of the main reasons why I even started making beats. He's a ill MC that I met back in college. We've been friends now for almost maybe even 20 years. But like, it's funny because you know he got me into fantasy football. And he literally set up my fantasy football team. And so he called it Big Fish First. And I was just like, you know what? Like, I can't think anything else. So I'm going to just keep that.
Yeah. Sounds
you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's out of, like, respect for, you know, like, again, he's one of the main reasons why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
And then, like, I just feel like it worked. And it would be different from, you know, anybody else who, because there's, like, a Korean girl pop group called 1stOfficial, too.
Yeah.
Weird as that is. So like I figured I had to do something that would be completely different.
Yeah.
You know?
You just gotta just like, like boss up on all of them across the boards, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the social networks. And if you can't squeeze that in, throw in the underscore.
This is true.
Yeah.
Underscore save you real quick. Big Fish First underscore. You know what I mean? I just don't like saying like, you know, like so and so 617 and over here.
Yeah.
You know who did that? I thought that was hilarious.
Who?
Peter Perfect. Peter Perfect, he came through to the
Oh,
Beat
yeah,
Club Podcast
yeah.
Live. He's like, yeah, I'm over here. I'm so-and-so 617. Over here, so-and-so 617. And over here, my name's just Stephon. I was like, oh, that's ill, man.
That's
But
just funny.
yeah, we're going to get back to some beats, man. Avi, who we got up next?
Let me see.
Let's see who we got.
We at number 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't say
Oh.
this long ass name.
I think
what is this?
I
Let's
think
see.
I think I can see the whole title.
Logic 4
Logic
beats,
4
but not
beats.
but the title of the beat.
The Bang.
Bang.
What the fuck?
The Bang but the Lezzy.
The Bang but the Leslie.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what the hell that means, but it gets the people going. It's innovative. I don't know.
Maybe it's 5.
Maybe it's 5. So, with no further ado, let's take a listen to it right now on the Beat Club Podcast. Keep it a cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, y'all.
Yeah, I know who.
So that right there was
Metro had something to do with it.
Logic. Was it Logic 4?
Logic 4 beats.
Logic 4 beats. All right. Artificial AV, man. What's the word on that one,
Yeah,
man?
I knew he was coming to me first. No.
Why?
That sounds like it might be a Fruity Loop special.
I feel like I got tricked.
It don't sound like FL Studio. It sound like Fruity Loops.
You sound like Steve Skyline. He says that joint tricked me. Had
Oh,
potential
shit.
but was weak.
Oh shit. Well,
I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
the drums, man, like they were weak, like weak as fuck, yo. It was disappointing. I just feel like if the drum pattern was kind of trash too, but if the drums were actually knocking and then you added more musical instrumentation in there, then it might have been cool. I don't know, man. That's a cut though.
All right. Motivate Mary, what's the word?
Yeah, that's perfect for the Cash Me Outside chick. That's a perfect. That's perfect for her.
Yeah, very true.
That's perfect for her.
How about that?
Very true.
That sums up my thoughts.
Yeah. All right. I'd say that the coolest thing in it was that instrument that I'm hearing right now, whatever that was. The drums and everything were just so lackluster. I wish you should just scrap the drums and just do something else. Rework it. You know what I mean? We didn't even really have the nod factor. You know what I mean? Here, that was it. Yeah, just the drums, man. Just the drums. As you could tell, we don't have much to say about the beat because we didn't like the drums.
Yeah, we had high hopes with the main melody, and then yeah,
like AB said, the beat
Rework
kind of
it.
gave us blue balls in the way. You know what I mean? If you ain't gonna say it, I'll say it on the air.
I forgot.
Yeah, but people on Twitter are also saying 100% are saying cut it. I fucked with you, right? Yeah, it's a cut it. So that sounds like unanimous. Oh wait, 1stOfficial, do you want to keep this beat?
I'm good.
All right. To translate that into Beat Club podcast terms, that is a unanimous one at that. He said, "Nah, I'm good."
Yo, it'd be mad funny like when Brady like is like going in like and he be acting like he's still frustrated and shit on the sideline. He's like notorious for that shit. Like they'll be up like 30 and he be on the sidelines looking at plays, mad and shit. Like shut the fuck, like, fuck out of here.
You don't know.
He's trying to look like a savage, yo.
Exactly.
I don't know, man. That man might have a personal
coach.
quota. Yeah,
that's his inner coach, right there.
Yeah, that's his inner. I mean, I know he has that inside of him, but I feel like he does put it on a little bit though.
Yeah, nah. I think honestly, I think Brady's on another level, man.
Yeah.
Brady is on. I think that's real. Like especially after last week.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
of
yeah,
course.
he mad.
Yeah, he want to bust ass every
Yeah.
week. Like he's serious.
And
how
plus
the
he
defense
knows
is playing right
he
now,
knows
too?
how bad they were last week to where like he's on some like we need to be as close to perfect as possible to like literally erase what happened last week from everyone's memory.
Yeah, man,
we
we
like,
usually win chips when we lose the first game. And shit.
For real.
So that was a quick little sports segment.
Yeah, that's our sports update, man. Yeah, the Pats is busting ass.
They busting
what I
ass.
mean?
And
You
we
know,
just had to
ass
bust
right
ass
now.
on that last
I'm
beat.
just saying.
'Cause, yeah.
Yeah.
That beat was like how we were playing last week. It was trash.
Oh damn.
Damn.
You
Fed.
had to
keeping
go
it
back.
honest.
You had to go back to it.
So check it out, 1stOfficial, man. The joint you dropped, Good Friday.
Yep.
Is that your current project that you're promoting right now, or is that like your introduction project?
That's an interesting question. I mean, I would say it's current.
So you're still pushing it and everything?
To a degree.
Yeah.
I think I'm still learning this whole like marketing, like what the cycles of like having an album out is even like, and like how do you keep promoting it without people just feeling like, look, leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's kind of like if people are gonna listen, they're gonna listen. But I just feel like the vibe that I've kind of gotten from people, and even like just friends of mine who, you know, they're not producers, they're not MCs, they're just like people that listen to music. I think the notion of having a instrumental album out there is kind of like, okay, good job.
Yeah.
I listen to it when I listen to it, but it's not really like people aren't drawn into it. Like I think instrumental albums is solely like producers, like people, you know, or the people that are like, you know, I work to music and I don't necessarily want to have lyrics playing because I'm thinking I'm trying to do something else.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's a whole audience for that though.
I was
Yeah,
about to say,
definitely like on the streaming platforms, like, you know, of course SoundCloud,
Yeah.
and then, you know, which sparked it, and then of course, like Spotify, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's all these playlists with beats and shit. So I think there is a lane for it, but I get it. Like, you know, people that like supporters, you know what I'm saying? Like people that you would expect to be like, hey, I dropped my beat album, and they're like, all right, that's what I did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like it's definitely. I'm still promoting it. It's still up on all those different platforms.
Yeah.
But I think for me, it was almost like, you know, just speaking to how it like after making that, like I feel like there was the start of a new transition for me.
So let me put this out there, right? With some artists, and by artists I mean any type of artist, visual artists, people that make beats or whatever it is, a lot of the times once we're done with that, we're kind of on to the next. Is that what you're kind of?
You could say that. So I know that it was kind of spoken on before that.
Yeah.
Fran P and I are working on a project.
Yeah.
That's kind of like my next focus. I've already kind of given him a lot of different beats he's already selected. So it's just a matter of keeping that ball rolling. And with the Good Friday thing, it literally was just like, you know, when I was finished, even wanting to, the plan was to make more music, but once I got to whatever, like that day, at the end of the day, when I knocked out the last two beats, I was just like, you know what, I'm done. Like it was a weird type of thing. Like it just felt like, okay, I'm done, and now I need to move on. I wasn't really quite sure what that moving on to was yet, but
I feel like sometimes we may shoot ourselves in the foot with that. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to like you're learning the promotion side of things and realizing that, you know, if you're treating it like a record, some records can get pushed for a year or 2 years. Do you really want to push a beat tape for that long, or you're gonna keep on putting them out over and over and over again, right? Like Marin, when your project came out, when it came Motivate, you had pushed those out for like a year or 2 years at that.
Yeah, I mean, I pushed it until the wheels fell
Yeah,
off.
so
But you know, like my thought process is like, you know, different. Like I feel like you have to be like obnoxious when you don't have a machine behind you. Like it's one thing if, you know, we had budgets and you know, you can, and then you can like do focus marketing and you can kind of just look the other way, right? And, but when it's like, yo, there ain't no team.
It's just you.
It's just me. I'm obnoxious as fuck. I'm gonna post this shit 50,000 times, and it worked for me. Like, you know, like 50,000 posts gained me 1,000 fans. You know what I'm saying? So like you know, that's the way I feel about it. You know what I mean? But it just depends. And then with albums, you have songs that you might, you know, I don't know, like it's still a single driven industry. So you're gonna push a certain song or a certain video for 3 or 4 months, and then another one, and then another. So it could ride out the year.
Question though, being that was, you know, obviously a marriage between lyricists and beats, do we see the same longevity in beat tapes?
I mean, beat tapes, I would say,
And feel free to
could even live longer.
Yeah.
You know, because like it's no jargon. It's no like
there's a beat playing right now in the background.
You know what I'm saying? It's just about if it's timeless or not. Like, does it resonate with you like for a long time? Is it gonna strike certain chords? They can live longer, man. I got talking about Pete Rock. I have some Pete Rock stuff that like some tapes from like 94, 95. And then the funny thing is a lot of those beats had popped up on his Pete Instrumentals album like
just listen to that yesterday.
Like 5 or 6 years later. I'm like, dude, I heard these beats 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how beat tapes travel. His shits were traveling through Mount Vernon, and then my cousin had got one, and we had it, and it was like, this shit's crazy. So I think like beat tapes actually have the, you know, they live longer, and there's a thing that like there's people that are like people that just listen to beats, man. Like there's a whole lane and a whole market for that. That's like, like it's just about, you know, who you're marketing to. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's the hard thing. Like on like I think that's when hashtags play a huge part when it comes to your promotion, because without it, you know, you might not have a bunch of people that listen to just instrumental beat tapes following you. But you need to have the, I guess, help them find you. You know what I mean? And
you're definitely right. I mean, but like I said, I think that, you know, it's funny because the reason why I really went hard this year with the music is because I wanted to like look at it as a business. So music, you know, business. I feel like that's the element that I now need to learn. Like I feel that the year of doing what I did was like, let me establish myself as someone who has and can make music. Now I need to figure out the way to market myself in this process. So,
and did you learn just from kind of like just jumping out there and just kind of getting dirty, or did you just try random things out and see what stuck?
That's pretty much it. That's what it is.
And that's how you find out your demographic, which platforms they're really into. You know what I mean? So that's smooth, man. We're gonna get into another beat for a second too. Artificial. No, I got a beat. Matter of fact, we got, who is this? Steve Burrell with "Remember the Sound." We're gonna listen to it right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it, cut it. 1stOfficial in the building. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
All right, y'all. I'll start this off. I would say that the drums to me definitely sound like they were knocking. However, I felt like everything else was kind of hiding behind the drums a little bit. And for what I could hear, it sounded kind of muddy. I feel like it's an EQing issue. If you can go back and EQ and kind of separate, you know, your mids and your highs a little bit, just so I can appreciate them a little bit more, it would kind of get a keep for me. But besides that, I would just cut it for that reason. Motivate, man. What's the word?
Yeah, I'd cut it. It's almost there. It's almost there. I had a few elements like the drum break was cool. I'm not sure if you chopped the drum break, but like I felt like it should have been like chopped so that way it could have been manipulated a little bit more to kind of do some different things with it. Like I don't know, like it wasn't the type of drum break that I just wanted to keep hearing it like the loop. Like I kind of wanted some things to happen with it. And then when that sample came in, I thought that was dope. But then you started taking it, I don't know, you started doing some different things that you didn't really have to necessarily go away from that. And it definitely needed like a bass line and some type of like music composition portion to it. Like it needed things to be added to it. Yeah. But yeah, it's close, but it's just not there. It wasn't grabbing me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm breaking up with like an ex.
Yeah, it's like, it's bittersweet.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, I might really need to move on, but I don't want to let go.
Yeah.
Like, damn, it's good, but damn, she bad. She bad for me. But yeah,
What's the word, Artificial Wavy?
Yeah, I agree with Marin. Like, it was almost there. Like, I was definitely bopping to it and it had a good groove. But once it got a little deeper into the beat, like some of the things that were coming in just didn't mesh well with what was already there. So I gotta cut it.
All right. 1stOfficial, what's the word?
I would say it's not a bad beat at all. There is a lot of good elements there. To me, it's funny that we were just talking about it. It sounds more like something that you just listen to as an instrumental, like, because I can't hear an MC on it for the specific reason because the change up that came in was kind of like an awkward change up. It didn't feel like it would have worked as far as like from an MC standpoint.
Yep.
But
everybody feels that way. It seems like
it's
like we want to keep it.
Yeah, because it's not a bad beat, but I don't know that it's.
yeah,
It's not.
Each of us just want to go in and like add some shit to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Touch it
fix
up.
this for
Community collab.
Change up the sequencing.
Yeah.
Let's fix this up. Yeah.
It's like you brought a Honda to the hood and it had like no kit and nothing on it. And we was like, yo, we could do that to it. You know what I mean? It's cool. Got a little rust on this part, but yeah.
Yeah, we got parts.
No. So does that sound like a unanimous keep it from over here? Because I'll tell you what Twitter's saying right now. They're saying 67% saying cut it.
Cut it. You mean cut it.
Cut it. Oops, my fault. 67% say cut it. So is that a unanimous cut it?
Yeah.
I would think so. Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Ren, you said you wanted to keep that, B?
The fuck?
Did you
It's
call up, man? Call up.
Yeah.
Call up 857
Said you want to hear
366
why.
5444. I want to hear bars to it.
Ooh.
Challenge. Because then that might convince me.
Challenge. Well,
Yeah.
while he gets his phone together, we're just going to go ahead and cut it. Here at the Beat Club Podcast. Thank you for submitting. Keep on submitting, but it just didn't make the mix this time. You know what I mean? So let's get back to it.
Yeah.
Let me turn it up. So first, man,
Yup.
you played a beat one time when you were at the Beat Club Podcast live event.
Yup.
Sounded really go-go influenced. Mm-hmm. What has been your biggest influence music-wise when it comes to you as a producer?
When it comes, it's just listening to other hip hop.
Yo, matter of fact, 1 second first.
Yup.
Yo, is Ren on the line right now? Hey, yo, Ren. Hey, yo, Ren.
Yo.
What's up, bro? How are you?
Yo, man. This is Peter Perfect, yo.
Oh,
That's
damn.
Stephon?
Nah, that's What's up, man? What's going on?
I'm good, man. How y'all doing?
We good. We just over here interviewing 1stOfficial, man. We chilling.
No doubt. I just remembered and tuned into the podcast. I know I submitted some beats last week. Y'all played one last week and y'all kept it. I appreciate that. I just wanted to know if y'all was playing another one this week. I didn't know if I not or what was going on.
Is he in the folder? Let's see.
Should we even let him know that? He might just log off after that shit. Like, oh, I ain't getting played today. Fuck them. Go back to my Sunday.
Nah, I'm always listening, man. I like to hear what people are doing, yo.
All right. Well, I appreciate that, but I don't see you right now in this week's folder. You
That's cool. That's fine.
But if you tune in, if you stay tuned in, who knows? Who knows?
You ready for the stew, man?
I put in 4 last week, so if y'all feeling froggy and y'all want to play one, please go for it.
All right, cool.
You ready for the stew, man?
Show, man? For the first year, man, I think I'm ready, yo. I just bought a house, actually, and we close on the 29th. We move in on the 1st.
Congrats.
Shit.
Congrats.
Yeah, so but I'm gonna be there, man. It's gonna be lit, man.
Yeah, man. Get with the stew, man. And like I said, if you can, man, get in the stew, win, make it to the finale, and then you can buy a whole bunch of stuff for your crib. You know what I'm saying? I know that's over to your home.
That's what I was about to say. Let us know when the studio's done, man.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You already know what's going on, man. But you already know. Yo, man, a salute to y'all fellas, man. Mark Maron, yo, you that dude, man. I'm gonna holla at you, yo.
All right, much love.
Yeah, man.
He ain't shit.
Yes, man, much love, yo. Y'all do that thing, man.
All right, man. Thank you so much for calling.
Yep.
Peace. So first, man, I gave you a little bit of time to think about that answer.
Yep.
Do you got that answer for me?
I mean, my influences as far as production, man, is really, for the most part, it's listening to other producers. But because I feel like with my beats, you'll hear something like that where randomly there's that go-go, and that's just because I like go-go music, like from the first time that I heard it. So it's just like that just wasn't intentional.
Were you from the DMV area?
Nah, I'm Boston all day.
Yeah.
But like, you know, in college, went to school with some people from DC. So like that was my first interaction with go-go, and I've loved it ever since. And this is years ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I feel like for me, just whatever I've listened to from childhood up with calypso, soca, reggae, whatever, like that comes out when I sit down to make a beat.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Very, very dope.
Hey, man, what's your weapon of choice, and what did you start with? Were you always your reason?
The first thing I ever used was Fruity Loops.
Okay.
Hey.
The demo version.
It wasn't the demo version, but it was like whatever the cheapest version was at the time.
Oh, you had money.
Yeah. I guess you could say that.
What was that shit back? It was like $100 back then.
I think that's what I paid for it, man. Yeah, and then but it's funny that like I got that just on, so like let me find something, and then I actually moved out of my parents' house. I was using the computer that they had for Fruity Loops, but I had my own Mac, but I couldn't find anything at the time for Mac. So like I did the research and came across Reason. I've been on Reason ever since. So
that's what it is. He did that shit with a smile. Yeah, he was like, Reason ever since.
Yeah, I can't see myself moving away from Reason. I'm gonna be real with you.
It's like you could dabble with other shit, but Reason is
home base.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody rocks with Reason. I was chilling with Arc the other day. I went to the studio. I just pulled up on him randomly, and yeah, man, he was in there, and there was another guy in there, and he uses Reason too. And I'm like, damn, all y'all dudes use Reason, man. It's ridiculous.
But you know what, man? It's for me because like way back, I went out because it's funny. My same boy that got me into making beats or whatever. He was like, yo, you need to start using hardware. That's why your beats don't sound there yet. So I went out and I bought an MPC. And then I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm not trying to learn anything else. Like, I know I can, whatever it is that he's thinking, my beats ain't there yet, then I'm just not there yet.
You're just not there.
You know what I'm saying? I just hadn't gotten there yet with Reason. So I'd returned it. It's like, I'm good. I'm not spending hours of my time trying to learn how to use this when I already know how to use this. And I just need to get better at making beats. That's just the reality of it. It doesn't matter what you use.
Word.
You just gotta put the time in.
Yeah, don't be dog jumping, man.
Yeah,
jumping from door to door. You know what I mean? So,
unless you want to. If that's your thing, that's your thing.
I mean, I mean, I've been sticking with the same DAW that I've had for the longest time, but it's like, are the sounds really that different where you can't just go and grab some shit?
Yeah,
from
you
somewhere
can.
else,
Yeah,
know what
you
I mean?
get sounds from wherever you want. At the end of the
especially
day,
now, waves, man.
Yeah,
You just grab waves from everywhere.
there's no need to be feeling like something. Like I think the other things is about workflow. Like if you feel like you've used something else in the workflow for this is better than what you're used to using, by all means, because I think that is the difference.
That's the key.
That's the difference between like you making what's gonna be closest to your best, or you start to really grow in that.
So do you focus on making a quality beat or just getting the idea down first?
My quality.
So you'll actually sit there and fine tune and arrange the whole beat before you move on?
So as far as like
4 o'clock in the morning right now.
So for me, my work is the workflow changed in a lot of ways, man. Like in order for this past year to happen, I had to like streamline as much as possible. So like I don't spend time making my drums myself anymore. To be honest with you, I'm using drum loops.
Okay.
Because like that was the thing that would take me the most time before now. Like I would spend like an hour just trying to get the drums right and then start the rest of the beat. And for me, I just don't have that time. And I did it because the drums the most, like this. Let's just be real. Like if the drums aren't right, the joint's not right.
Yep, that's what Marin preaches every week.
It's the truth, man. If your drums aren't right, then the final product is gonna be lackluster for the most part. So for me, I'm like, since I know that's the case, rather than sit and spend all the time that I have just to create these drums or get the drums right, I look at it as I got a session drummer. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like to me, that's how I look at it. Rather than like, I definitely want to get back to chopping up and doing my own drums again.
Yep.
But for right now, because of time, I look at it as who's my session drummer for today.
Yep.
Here we go, and then I go from there.
That's real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Dope. Very dope. Gems right there as well, man. I mean, if it helps with the workflow, because everybody has their area.
It just has to be fire, B.
Yeah.
I mean,
and executed well.
yeah, sampling drum loops that's what hip hop is.
Yeah.
Like that's the way it started.
Straight
It's
up.
never gonna go anywhere. But yeah, it's just it can't be trash because we hear these loops period all the time, like drum loops, sample loops, like these whatever, you can buy these loop packs now and
No
shit.
doubt.
And yeah, sometimes it's like
That's
you said,
actually-
man, yeah, the people just slap shit together and it's like it's horrible.
Word.
Yeah, but I think that's that other side of making music.
Yeah.
Whether it be, you starting to get your ear right. Like it's when you could have the pieces, you could have the best DAW in the world, but until you get your own like sound and whatever like ear for the music, and it might take forever. It might take you a really long time. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't just jump into it. Not everyone's gonna be able to jump into it from day one and make a banger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
what we're gonna do, right, is we're gonna go to break, and when we go to break, we're gonna come back, and I'm gonna play you the little sample challenge I have for you. So hopefully you're up to the challenge, right?
Okay.
All right, cool. What up, everybody? We are back from the break. Motivate Marin's in the building, 1stOfficial, AV's in the building, 1stOfficial's in the building, and of course I'm in the building. We just got through talking about some stuff that you didn't hear because you're not actually watching us on Facebook Live. But shout out to all our people on Facebook Live that kind of gets to hear everything behind the scenes, which is pretty dope. Chopping up the 1stOfficial. You still good, bro?
Yep.
All right, so you dropped a project called Good Friday,
Yes.
right? Some time ago, was it in May or
June 23rd.
June 23rd?
Yeah.
Any particular reason for the date, or just for the hell of it? It was just June 23rd.
June 23rd was just, I wanted to have, I feel like it was like 2 months worth of time before I actually dropped it between when I got everything set up. So it just worked out that way.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So we were talking about what track to play just to kind of let people know your production style as well if they haven't heard you on the Beat Club podcast just yet. And you said to play the title track Good Friday off of it.
Yep.
All right. What was your idea or what was your mentality when making this beat? Were you just in a vibe or?
Like I said, do on a drum loop. And like I do pretty much with all my beats now, I let the drum loop kind of take me where I'm gonna go. Like I start playing something over it and I go from there. So literally, there was no like, I want this beat to sound like X. It was just like as I'm making it, it sounded like X.
All right. Well, let's listen to. You said it's Good Friday, right?
Good Friday.
I'm gonna take a little snippet real quick. 1stOfficial. Good Friday.
This is it. Yep.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Let me get my Apple fade on real quick.
My fault.
Oh, go ahead, Mary.
Nah, excuse me. Because I know we got the shift is coming up.
Yep.
And I'm sure we're gonna talk a little bit more about that later. But how comfortable are you with showing people your process?
When you say showing me people my process, what do you mean?
Because at the shift, you're gonna be in a room for 8 hours.
Yep.
And people are gonna hear you make your beats out loud.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's not a thing for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's one thing when you're around your people you're comfortable with, but random people are gonna be walking in the store.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mass Apparel. Like, are you good with that? Like, are you comfortable with that? Because not everybody's comfortable making beats
You're
around
making
strangers.
me nervous right now.
Around strangers.
In a calm tone.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I mean, to be honest with you,
and other producers gonna be there like, oh, that's how you did it.
you know what? I'm as comfortable as I feel like I can be with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't really feel like there's any reason to be uncomfortable. To be really honest with you, the stew is more difficult. I feel like right now, not having done the shift yet, then the shift is gonna be, because the shift is it's like the difference is location. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, so like I'm basically going to some place to do what I normally do in my basement.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it might be like getting the actual feedback of watching people like react to it in a certain way would be like, okay, I'm doing right now. Or it might be like,
or somebody just over your shoulder, like, just looking.
Yeah.
That's different.
To be honest with you, like, I'm gonna be just really honest with you in terms of like the way I've always seen production prior to even this year. I feel like to a certain degree, like my workflow, like I said, with the taking drum loops, whatever, like I feel like to a certain degree I've been cheating. Mm-hmm. No joke. Like, cause I before, like my main thing before, and the reason why I had to change it was because my mindset was, yo, if I don't take something and completely make something different from what it started out with, which means it takes me 4 hours to do that, then that's what it's got to be. Like I take nothing away from people that will like take a part of a song and just loop it and throw drums over it. Mm-hmm. But for me, I was like, I can't do that. Like, I don't feel like I made it mine if I did that. So now I feel like with this new element of like someone watching me, like they're gonna see me go to a folder, like, oh, I'm gonna take this drum set, I'm gonna play it out real quick. Okay, yep, I like this. Let me throw it in there, and then just go from there and like play other parts of other like stems over it. Some people might like, to a certain degree, it's like I had to change my mindset on it. Like, it doesn't have to be that hard. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And the end game should be, do you like it? Do you feel like you made something good? And I'm saying for me first.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? And then now, because the other part of it is now, like, if I like it, guess what? Somebody else is gonna like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Wow. And the way I hear it, even though like I'm taking this drum loop and I'm taking these stems and I'm playing it out, like, we all know you can give the exact same thing to somebody else, and it will sound something completely different.
Of course,
you know what I'm saying?
Just like a sample. Just like if I said, "Here, loop this," like what we're about to do for you right now.
Matter of fact, when is the shift? When is that? When is the date of
The
the
30th.
September 30th.
September 30th.
And then the next day is the stew. Hey, that shit.
What time is it? It's gonna be. What time are you clocking in?
12 to 8.
That's gonna be dope.
Yeah,
pretty dope, man.
That's gonna be dope, man.
I'm looking forward to it, man. Because the other thing for me is weird. Like, I just actually started working at a new school. My oldest just started going to school, so we're in the same boat on that. And then my youngest is on some old like, I don't want to go to sleep. So like my routine of getting up at 4, it ain't been so much of a routine lately. So I haven't been making beats as much lately. So like I'm looking forward to having like 8 hours where I can just sit down and go.
Black out.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
You know what? Well, we about to give you
my
like
language,
20 minutes.
Like I said, this is like being in the stew. That's what. But this is why, like I said, like the shift, the stew is a challenge.
Yeah.
Just for producers who have not done it yet. I'm saying it, having done it twice. The stew, like for real, it's dope though. What y'all do, but that joint is a challenge.
Thank you.
That's
what it's
much.
about
On
man.
all levels.
Well, you ready for your challenge?
Yep.
All right, cool. So, I was deciding on what sample to toss you today, and I came across something. Ian Pebbles. Marion, you're usually good with music. You know Ian Pebbles, right?
Who?
Ian
Pebbles.
Just
And Pebbles.
yeah, you know this. You know this. All right, let's take a listen to it right now.
I can't stand the rain.
The Beat
My
Club.
window, bringing back sweet memories.
Bring back sweet memories. You know
Sing
about
that shit,
Hey,
man.
window pane, do you remember how sweet it used to be?
The Beat Club.
I never thought about that.
When we was together, everything was so grand.
The Beat Club.
Who's that? Drake's uncle. What's his name? Willie Graham or whatever.
Something like that.
Sound familiar?
Yeah, the dude. Yeah.
But we're gonna toss that to you today. You got about roughly till about the end of the show
Okay.
to get something fire together, man. So there's really no pressure, but there's a whole lot of pressure. But we're just getting you ready for the shit.
It is what it is, man.
You know what I mean?
It's either gonna come out good or it's gonna come out.
But
It's gonna come
it's
out.
gonna come out.
Yeah.
It's coming out.
You know what I mean? Regardless, you know what I'm saying?
One way or the other.
But we're gonna have you go up over there. What are you chopping up on today, anyways? What you got over there? What,
Reason. I'm on Reason, and I just got like my pads and a keyboard.
all right. Well, you got the USB right over there, sir.
Yep.
So we're not even gonna bother you for a little bit. We'll check you in a second.
Propeller head posse. We in here.
That's what it is, man. So we got 1stOfficial. He's about to be chopping it up right about now. While me and the fellas, we're gonna go back to some Keep It or Cut It and get through some more of these beats, man. So who do we got up, man? You can say that, Avi.
This is some new
new.
ish. Look like. I don't
And
know.
that is Willie Mitchell that produced it. Who's Al Green's
Pow.
producer?
Marion,
Yeah,
research.
yeah, that's just crazy. I never thought about it until I heard it. Who's this though?
This is, I would assume, Padre. Kind of clever. And a little clever.
Yeah.
And up in 97.
All right, let's listen to it right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep It or Cut It. 1stOfficial is right now chopping it up. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
Fellas, need more time with that?
Nah.
Artificial wavy, what's the word?
I'm gonna keep it, but the only thing that needs to be done to it is just a little bit more on the mix, because I could hear some things are off just a tad bit. But other than that, it's just dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good vibe.
Yeah, it's a good vibe.
All right.
Sound like something I would cut.
So that's to keep it from Artificial AV. Motivate Marin, what's the word?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it, man. It just sounds like a little. It just sounded a little old. Like it I don't know. It just reminded me when I first put the headphones on, I thought Easy E. For some reason,
Yeah.
like I was like I wanted to hear Easy.
Slow
Like it
down
sounded like a
little bit.
sample that they may have already used too. Like NWA might have used it. I don't know, but yeah, it just sounded. I hate using the word dated, but yeah, that's what it sounded like. I wanted to do like the '90s moves, like this. Like I wanted to.
That's
like,
how you did
rap
your
like
shit?
that. That's how dudes used to have your arms out and shit. Look at
Wasn't it like this?
Look, yep, or yep, like just mad stiff, like
Do you go back and shit?
Oh, major pain, like.
mad stiff and shit.
used to cut a little rug
in my
day.
Cause I remember, when I first like started performing rhyming, like we used to look up to, like leaders of the new school was big, like Busta and them, and like
Yep.
yeah, like look at their old videos. That's what you'll see, like. Yeah, so it reminds me of a beat from like that era. You know what I mean? The sample's timeless, but I feel like the production around it wasn't. So. Yeah.
All right. So that's a cut it from
Yeah,
there.
that's a cut it for me.
People on Twitter are saying 67% are saying keep it, 33% are saying cut it. Matter of fact, let me refresh to make sure that those numbers are 100% correct. Yeah, that is correct. 67% said keep it. I thought it was good. I like the vibe of it. I definitely am one of those people, like if you grab me right away, it's all about losing me after that, and it kind of kept my attention the whole time. So for the reason, I'd keep it. So that's to keep it from me, keep it from Artificial AV,
Sure.
keep it from Twitter, but cut it from Marin.
Yeah.
So fuck what Marin has to say. Keep it. Thank you so much for submitting. Keep on submitting. But that one right there definitely made the mix.
I need those Patriot Air Force Ones. Did they drop yet?
Oh no, I think I need him too.
Yeah.
I ain't even see these shits.
Yeah.
They didn't look
He,
like.
he seems
I
to.
mean-
I think they do like a pair like every year at this point. Like they do something, and you be seeing Kraft like with a suit on and shit, with some Air Forces, lacing his Air Forces and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't bought a pair of Air Forces in a really long time, man.
Me either.
I hated
but
that wrinkle in the
them
front.
joints to go.
Yeah.
Outfit,
Yeah.
especially the Stay True hat.
Yeah,
know what I'm
stay
saying?
true.
Get it?
Stay true hat looking clean.
This is dope. All right, man. So, Avi, who else we got up next,
Damn, how
man?
you drop that?
Next we got. I'm kind of might be biased here, man. We got rain.
Rainman.
Today's forecast with For Heaven's Sake.
All right, cool. Let's listen to it right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, y'all. Motivate, Marin. What's the word?
I'm biased, man. But nah, I mean that was just a dope beat, bro. It's like shout out to Rain. I call him Rainman. So shout out to my brother
Rain
Rainman. Rainman. Yeah, that's my brother, man. So, but yeah, that was super dope. We were talking about too, like his production style. Yeah, I mean, he be playing a lot of those drums himself, man. And I think that element alone, his drums always have a distinct sound, and it's in a tight pocket. Like I love that shit. I just love that sound. Yeah, really no like feedback, man. It was mixed well. It just sound dope, man. It was a dope beat. It took me into a certain type of mood too. Rain, I think I might want that beat, brother. If you're listening and you know that, you know my history, that's the guy. Like even on this project I'm working on now, I feel kind of bad because he doesn't have a record on there, but I feel like I need one Rain record to like make it complete. And the project's done.
I agree.
But it makes sense. Like, why wouldn't I have Rain on my shit?
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's dumb.
Damn, man.
Yeah,
you
kind of
stupid.
All right, so that was a keep it from Marion.
Yeah, long-winded keep it.
It's cool. Artificial. Avi, what's the word?
Yeah, I'm pretty biased too. Rain's actually one of my favorite producers from here, or who's in the city. You know what else he's really good at? Titling beats. Because I felt the title within the beat perfectly. But yeah, dope beat, dope transitions. If you've ever seen this man do his thing live, if you've seen him at the Shift, you would have seen that he creates a lot of his own shit. So he's just dope, man. That's a keep it.
Cool. Well, on Twitter, they're saying 100%, saying keep it.
Goddamn.
Yeah, and I mean, outside of the bias and everything at all, it's just more of
it's dope.
It's just it's dope, and it's the type of music I listen to when I'm working. It's that focused music, you know what I mean? That is just in the back, just driving out the work. So for that reason, that is, it looks like a unanimous keep it.
Yeah.
Unanimous.
This might be a complete unanimous.
Yeah. All right.
Like
that was dope.
100% across the board.
Who else we got?
Let me see.
Who's this?
We got,
I like the name.
Yeah. We got Disco Dave BBB. I'm wondering if that's Big Baller Brand.
Big Baller Brand.
With the joint's called
The Real Me.
We're going to listen to it right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, y'all. That was Disco Dave BBB with The Real Me. Artificial Wavy, what's the word?
I'm going to keep it. I wasn't bothered by anything. It just had a nice vibe, whether it was just the beat itself or even if I heard an artist on it, I would still listen to it. So that's a keep.
All right. Motivate Marin, what's the word?
Yeah, I was torn, but I'm gonna go with my instincts and I will keep it. But like it was cool. Like it wasn't anything that like super grabbed me, but it was cool. Like it was tight. You know what I'm saying? Like it was.
They executed.
Yeah, they executed. It was tight. You know what I'm saying? It was good use of that sample. Good chops. The way you added the vocal. Like, you know, it was well put together, but I just felt like, I don't know, like it just wasn't a melody or groove that really grabbed me like that. But definitely well produced, man, and I'll keep it. It deserves a spot on the mix for sure. I feel like somebody will definitely do it justice on the bars. That might be what it is too. Like I might need to hear like a certain type of artist on it to truly appreciate it. But it was kind of like boring me. You know what I mean? Like it was like good. It was like okay, it's cool, good joint, but I wasn't moved.
I agree with you 110%.
Yeah.
It was like I was sitting there like this beat isn't grabbing me, but it is a good beat though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, I can see it on the mix. But I don't know what it was. Like I felt like it should have grabbed me, but it didn't completely.
It might have been the drums. Like, see, now that I think about it, I would say it is. That's what my problem probably is. It's the drums. Like the drums are cool. It's a good groove, but it needed with that type of sample. I think it just needed a different bop. Like it needed a different swing. Like a more of a hard hitting. This was just like a kind of just bob your head groove, and it needed something to be like. You know what I'm saying? Like some hard hitting, a real stop, pause type drum pattern. You know what I mean?
Nah,
this was like a constant with the hi-hats rolls. Like it was cool, but yeah, that's probably what it was missing. But all in all, yeah, I'll keep it. It still deserves a spot in the mix.
All right, so that's a keep it from Artificial AV. That was a keep it from Motivate Marin.
Yeah.
People on Twitter are saying 100% saying keep it.
Yeah.
And I kind of expressed. I feel the same exact way as you. I was a little bit in between, but I do feel as though it deserves to be on the mix. So I'm going to keep it short.
For sure.
And say that is a unanimous
Keep it.
Yeah.
And
Who's the producer? Disco Dave.
Disco
That's
Dave.
a dope ass name.
And it's
That is.
Better Beat Bureau.
Better Beat Bureau. Oh, shit. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. We might steal that.
Damn, we've been keeping a lot of beats
Yeah,
today,
we kept
man.
some beats today.
We did.
We definitely. Well, let's go on to the next beat, man. We got a beat submitted by Ben Amazing. DJ Ben Amazing.
Been amazing. I like
Full
that too.
West Coastin'. I like West Coast. Yo, let's just get right to it. Beat Club Podcast.
Let me hear some leads and shit.
Hey.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Artificial AV. What is the word on that, bro?
Yeah, I gotta cut it. It was a cool beat, but it just sounded like ketchup on the beat.
Ketchup on the beat.
It wasn't mustard, but it was something else, but real close to that style. So I'm cutting it.
All right. Motivate, man. What's the word, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna just cut it. Sometimes, like it just wasn't for me. That's it. I just gotta cut it.
Yeah, a lot of.
I mean,
emptiness.
it was. I mean, sonically, I mean, it was cool.
Yeah,
but yeah, not for me.
Okay. But when I go to Twitter, 33% are saying keep. Oh, sorry. Switched up. 25% say keep it. 75% say cut it. I was thinking a different type of West Coastin' at first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I kind of jumped to assumptions. But it was a good beat. You did execute. However, it just wasn't resonating with me. It's something I need to keep today.
Yo, man, go listen to Corrupt, The Streets is a Mother album. Crazy. I listened to my boy brought it to my attention the other day. Like, he was like, yo, look what I've been listening to. I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to pull this back out. Corrupt is that dude, like super underrated West Coast MC, dog.
Would he spit on something like this?
No.
Nah.
Hell nah.
Nah.
I guess if that's the case, can I just throw out the unanimous?
Yeah, that's a unanimous.
Yeah, throw it out there.
Yeah, I just had to talk about some real West Coast shit.
Yeah,
also too, I stumbled into Battle Cat on Instagram because I don't be following like a bunch of I follow some producers, but like I don't look for them.
Yeah.
So like whenever I like stumble on them like through somebody else's shit, like I'll follow, and I followed Battle Cat, and Battle Cat is one of the best hip hop producers. Period. And I just wanted to say that.
Get it off your chest while you can.
Man,
shit.
God damn, Battle Cat is the truth because I don't hear his name enough. Like Battle Cat is the fucking truth, man. West Coast shit, like real West Coast. And then shout out DJ Quick too.
DJ Quick,
like
hell
DJ
yeah.
Quick is that dude. Like these are names you don't hear enough from the West. Like incredible.
Yeah, Marin just
and Nat wasn't of that cloth at all.
Nah, not at all. Especially after
So that's
the Beat Club podcast live. And
Yeah.
what's his name? Axe. Axe played a West Coast beat that had
Nice.
me going
Yeah.
crazy because I was sitting there talking to somebody and I had to walk back in the room like, yo, this shit's fire. So that's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
That's what didn't happen.
Shout out to Battle Axe too, man. He was a little light, man. He was being light, man, because he got some shit.
Yeah,
he was keeping shit tucked.
Yeah, yeah.
All the other beats have purpose,
He's
man.
real quiet with his shit.
Yep, super quiet.
Good dude though. Good dude. Because I had a chance to rap with him as well. But yeah, we gotta get to this other beat. At least I just want to hit this other beat. It's the one above it. You got that, AV.
Del the Genius with "Do It For You."
Oh shit, this about to be fire.
Let's
Do
listen.
it for you.
Let's listen to it right now. The Beat Club Podcast. Keep it and cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Del the Genius, did you just start making beats?
Motivate, man. Talk to him. What's the word?
Did you just start making beats? Which is cool. Like, I'm not like trying to be funny at all, because like that's what it sounded like to me. Like, it sounds like
On this joint, yeah.
yeah. Oh, you submitted stuff before?
I think so. I think I've seen his name once.
Oh, okay. I don't recall. But yeah, that's what it sounded like, man. Like, and with that being said, you definitely are on the right track in terms of like your sample chopping. Like, it's a good sample. You chop some good pieces up.
Shit.
You put that together nicely. The drums, though, you chop those up. You got those from somewhere, which is they're good, fine, good sounds, but you need to tighten them up. And that's it. That's really what kind of took you out the game. Like, it was just the drums were off, and it was because they weren't hitting on the beat. Like, they just weren't on the beat. And yeah, you just got to tighten that up, and maybe like add some reverb or EQ or layer or just anything to kind of give the sound some type like dynamic. It just sounds like a stiff sample, and it's not the right octave, so it's like not hitting on the one, like it's not on there like it should, like so it's taken away. And of course, like it needed more. It needed like a baseline.
There's no bottom.
Yeah, there was nothing holding it or keeping it together. So a good foundation. Keep building on it though. Keep that sample chopping, just going. Hey, fuck it, get a drum loop.
Facts.
Shit. Fuck it.
So that's a cut it from Mary.
Steve Skyline just said that same shit.
There you go. That's a cut it from Mary.
Yeah, that's a cut.
Artificial Wave, what's the word?
No other words need to be said. It's unanimous.
Oh yeah, and the other thing with drum loops too, I'll say too, is just, you know, put them on 2 pads, right? So if you get a good drum loop, instead of just playing it like all the way out, like hit one loop that starts on the kick and make the other loop start on the snare, and then that way you have room, and you might catch something in the middle. Yep. You might catch the kick with a double snare or a kick with the hi-hat, and then you can hit the snare when you want to hit it and come up with something fresh.
Yeah, it's like a beautiful mistake that just happens.
Yeah,
man. You're like, yo, that shit sounded dope.
Yeah. But
yeah, there you go. Layer, man. If you anything, layer, stair delay, whatever you need to do. But just give your drums a little bit more body, especially if you're gonna chop them out the sample and use them. But who we got next, man? Since we getting towards the end of it, so we just pick from right now. You want to pick something, Mary?
Wait, let's do that. What time is it? Oh yeah, we're gonna pick. So we'll probably play 2 more.
Yeah,
2 more, and then we'll go over the first official and see what's up.
Drake type beat. Let's go. TD6.
TD6. Drake type beat.
Taranto.
Hey yo, are we okay with that one right there? All right, so we're gonna listen to TD6. Everything else they said. Drake type beat right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it a cut.
Yo, Dimitri, line up my auto tune, okay? Put some auto tune on this mic so we can get this shit popping.
Let's get it.
The Six God.
The Beat Club.
The Six God.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
We good.
Yeah, we got to bring auto tune in on this show, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, this show needs auto tune.
And just try to make it.
Yeah.
Try to make the beat the beats hotter by doing our auto tune.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That'd be dope.
Just come up with hooks on the spot.
Hell yeah. As long as you keep my other track about bitches.
Yeah.
It's like three beats.
You ain't got no bitches.
You ain't got no bitches.
You ain't got no bitches.
You ain't no near. None of that shit. You ain't no near. But nah, to the beat, my folk. Artificial Wavy, what's the word?
It's not really my cup of tea at all, but I can hear it on the mix for somebody. So, nah, screw that. I'm gonna cut it.
Gemini came out.
I had to pull a Marin. I'm gonna cut it. Yeah, it's just not my cup of tea. Doesn't sound bad, but actually no. That bass drum when it came back in, it was off. I lied. Cut it.
All right, motivate Marin. What's the word?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it. The dope part about this beat though is the drums are knocking though. The drums, like you could tell, like them shits like knocking, like super hard.
Definitely knocking.
Yeah. So I mean, I big you up on that, but I just wasn't feeling like the music under it. Like it wasn't enough to move me. But I guess if you get Drake on it. It'll go.
Featuring Trey
Drake,
Songz.
Drake, Future, and Trey Songz. And then throw Travis Scott on the bridge with Ty Dolla $ign on the outro.
It's a DJ Khaled joint.
Yeah, and
All
then
day.
that, and it's out of here.
Another one.
So wait, is that a keep it or cut it?
Nah, I cut it off rip, man.
All right.
That I was just saying, though, the drums are knocking though.
Yeah.
Like I wish like the music was better. Then I probably would have worked with it.
All right. Well, I would say I would cut it as well. However, I felt like someone could have did something to it on the mix, but for the sake of how I'm feeling today, you have a lot of great things there, especially the drums, and I understand like the bells and everything there. That's I wish you would have did a little bit more on the instrument side, but it's just okay to me, and okay's not gonna cut it today, so I'm gonna give it a cut it. So as a cut it.
It's a unanimous cut it. Damn, that shit hurts.
Thank you so much for submitting. Keep on submitting, but that one just didn't hit with us today. Yeah, you know what? I forgot. I had read something, a post. I forgot what producer it was. Sorry if I forgot your name, but I think we dropped the cut it. I dropped the cut it over the beat. It does sound a little harsh over the beat when you hear cut it while your shit's playing, because people are like vibing and everything, and out of nowhere you just got the wind taken out of your sails. But it is what it is. But let's go on. What, one more beat? Want to try one more beat? You know what? Before we go to this next beat, Avi, I was talking to my cousin, and he was watching, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, man, I was watching the show, and I don't know the name of the beat that you guys played, but I think Avi picked it. And that shit was fire. Like, that was my favorite beat of the whole show.
So I picked it?
Yeah, it was Lackville. It was the joint we...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That shit was
that
dope.
joint was fire. And
Oh, that's the joint with the impeach the president drum?
Yep.
Yeah.
And he executed. It was just dope. So can we pick one more today to see if it's gonna take the cake? What we got?
What's left? Let's go with a name we don't know.
Yeah.
Let's go with...
So it's one of these. I've never seen these three.
We from the Beam, but I don't know if I want to pick that number 11.
Nah.
Let's number 12.
Let's go with 12.
Who's that?
Sick Beat
Production.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Down low.
Yeah. Pause.
Pause.
Let's listen to it
Ultra
right
pause.
now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right. Artificial Wavy, what's the word?
I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about it. Kind of torn. It's like definitely hitting for that trap sound, and I think it's a piano, some type of piano. The notes sound like off, but they're like on.
Like a detuned piano?
Yeah, and it sounds like spooky, creepy-ish. You know, we are heading towards Halloween season pretty soon.
Yeah.
It was kind of it was kind of working for me, so I guess I'll keep it. I can hear somebody doing something to it. I can see a video and all types of shit to this. Especially since what's it called? What's that movie you trying to see?
It.
Yeah. Like I can hear it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. It's creepy like that.
Yeah. Well,
Too many men on the field.
motivate Marin. What's the word?
He thinking football beats.
Yeah, he might give me football feedback.
Yeah, I would cut it. It was cool though. It had a cool groove to it. Yeah, I definitely feel you like the detuned. I like detuned sounds too.
Yeah.
Like Travis Scott is killing it right now with that shit. Like that's pretty much his sound like right now. But yeah, the melody just wasn't, because the drums were just whatever, like, you know, the typical shit you hear all the time. But the melody just wasn't it for me. It didn't grab me. So just gotta cut it.
All right. We didn't put it up on Twitter, did we?
Yeah. Shit. No?
I don't think so.
Let me check.
You can check if not. If you did, my computer ain't grabbing anything. So, but while you're doing that, I guess my feedback would be, it was cool. The detuned piano keys, they're cool as well. It's not necessarily my favorite beat of the day. However, I do feel like someone would benefit from it on the mix. So I would say keep it just for that reason. But you said cut it, Avi?
No, I said keep it.
Oh, you said keep it. Marin said cut it.
Yep. What Twitter said?
Nah,
I don't think
it didn't go up. But
Oh, it didn't go up.
So that just sounds like it's going to be a
It's just
keep it.
keep it.
Cool. That is a
Keep it.
it's weird.
thank you so much for submitting. Keep on submitting. That one made the mix. I got to go over to 1stOfficial over here.
That mic's hot, so you could
If you good?
You could chop it up with us. There you go. There you go.
Are we good?
Cool. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
So how'd you feel about the sample? It was cool?
I like the
Got
sample.
picked off again.
I really like the sample. 20 minutes is hard to
Hell yeah.
work with a sample, but I did what I did.
That's why we gave you 25.
Okay. Appreciate that
fucking
extra
with
5. Appreciate that. It went a long way.
Nah, it's cool, man. So, shoot, play it for us, man. What you got?
Right.
Can we turn it up?
It's my
Yeah, I hear it.
it's my window.
Wheel it up, selector. Bring it back.
Yeah, bring it back.
Bring it back.
Bring it back.
I can't stand it.
Start it over, fam.
The Beat Club.
It's my it's my window. Back. I can't stand it.
The Beat Club.
Can't stand it. I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
The Beat Club.
I can't
The Beat Club.
I can't stand it.
The Beat Club.
I can't stand it. I can't stand it. It's my
The Beat Club.
it's my window. Back.
The Beat Club.
I can't stand it.
Hell yeah. I'm working with that.
You working with that?
I'm rolling with
I
that.
All right.
appreciate that, man.
So check it out. We just got a couple more things to discuss before we close out, man.
All right, let me move back over there.
Yeah, come on through,
Join
man.
down.
Join
Clap it up for that chop up, man. He's cooking up. Clap it up, man.
Stu Beat Showcase October 1st.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask this. 1stOfficial, this is one question I try to ask everybody. Knowing what you know now, being that you're 17 years in, you know what I mean? Knowing what you know now about the music industry, what would you kind of share with your younger self to kind of give them a heads up, save some time?
Don't wait.
Don't wait for what?
Don't wait to start putting yourself out there. Like, realize that it's good to be your own biggest critic, but at the end of the day, there's too many ears out there. You know what I'm saying? There's too many other people out there who are gonna hear something in what you're creating that are gonna say like, no, this is ready. Like, I like this. And that feedback in and of itself will kind of keep you motivated to say, okay, I know I can do better. So like so for me, it was like, I'm not ready yet. I can do better. I'm not ready yet. And I'm saying, like, instead of saying I'm not ready yet, let other people be at least part of that decision.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And not even just your small circle, because I was letting people hear my music, but it was like a small group of people that I was letting hear, and they're like, hey, But at the same time, had I taken advantage, because I started out way back when SoundClick was getting started, but it was big enough that if you were putting stuff out there, you were going to get feedback from a lot of people. So it's like, I wish that I would have actually made that effort, like I'm doing now. Like for the most part, throughout this year, like it was make a beat, put it up, make a beat, put it up, make a beat, put it up. And even just that letting go of whatever it is that you're making and letting other people decide, it's just like it's more freeing, because it's not to say that I was thinking like the stuff I was making was trash. I didn't think it was like bad stuff. It was just like, I don't think anything is gonna really happen with this. And it's just like, why am I? It's kind of like you even said it to me, like, let other people make that decision, like put it out there.
Yep.
Like, you can't be scared to, so that would be the main thing. Like, just don't wait. Like, even in the earliest process, so like in hearing people submitting beats here, like, you just said it, like, did you just start out? That's all good. Get that feedback. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait to feel like, you're as good as the stuff that you hear on the radio, because you're not there at whatever point in time. But the way you're gonna get there is by having other people listen to it, tell you what's good, tell you what's not good, and then you go back and you work on it, and try to make it better.
Gems. Sam, one last time, man, can you let people know where they can find you on social media, brother?
So, Twitter, Instagram at Big Fish First. On Facebook, it's 1stO1978. But I also have a website. Let's 1stOfficial.com, so you can actually go there and email me if you have any questions. You can hear my whole catalog as of right now. Like, even the instrumental album is up there. So,
And it's 1stOfficial as 1ST.
1ST Official.
All right. Well, dope, man. Dope. Thank you so much. We got a big decision to make, man.
Thank you.
What are we playing for our ride out music? Did we decide?
Me and Avi have agreed Rain.
He's like, me and Avi talk.
I want to actually hear the Rain beat. Like, I was listening to it over there, and I was like, it sounded dope, but I had the headphones on and stuff playing.
So sounds like the Rain joint. For heaven's sake, right?
So can we get number 7, Dimitri? We're good to go. So we're gonna ride out real quick. Our beat of the week goes to today's forecast. All right, Motivate Merriman. Let these people know what we got coming up.
Put the headphones on, bro.
You got vibe to this.
Yeah.
Let them know what we got coming up, Merriman.
Well, first and foremost, I mean, I know you probably said it earlier, but thank you to everybody that came out to Beat Club Podcast live at Maggie's Lounge on Thursday. It was very, very dope. Good energy, good vibes. Yeah, man, I was impressed with some of the talent I heard that night. Definitely Beats and Bars Fest, North Carolina. We are coming.
Yes, Steve Skyline, we are ready.
Yes, North Carolina. We will be out there, man, chilling. So all anybody, man, within that area, please come up, man. Come rock with us. Come vibe with us if you've been listening. We're gonna be down there playing Keep It or Cut It and doing the usual shit that we do on the Respect the Producer panel. And then, of course, Sunday, October 1st, we'll be live at Wonder Bar Boston, the Stu Beat Showcase. This is episode 4?
Yeah.
Episode 4 of season 4?
Sound about right.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Time's flying. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Can't remember no numbers, no kids' ages, nothing.
Shit.
Just know it's moving.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, man, I'm real excited about that. So, yeah, man, shout out Peter Perfect who called in. He'll be on the panel that day.
Perfect.
Yeah, man, I'm just excited about what's to come.
And then also, if you want to catch this man, 1stOfficial, man, he'll be at the Shift. That's the 30th.
Yep, Saturday, September.
30th.
Yeah, plug it first, man. Let them know.
So at Mass Apparel in Cambridge, September 30th. That's a Saturday from 12 to 8. I will be making beats live for that 8-hour shift, and there's a listening party from 8 to 10. Come check it out.
Yeah, that shit drops immediately. Like literally,
Right
like you
after.
make those beats and within that shift. Then you got a little bit of time to bounce that shit down,
Press
mix it.
play.
Yep, and then it's up on Audio Mac the same night.
That's super dope, man. Artificial Wave, anything you want to say to the people?
Peace and love, and thank you to everybody who's been tuned in from day one. Everybody who's been rocking with us since the first Stu. Shit, 4 years ago, almost 5. God damn.
Nah, it is 5.
It is 5?
It's been 5.
Yeah.
It's been 5.
Yeah, that's
We just-
2012.
We owe
Church
the
Boston.
shit. Yeah, you right. We owe
Yeah,
the shit.
man.
So,
God damn. Well,
Yeah.
thank y'all, because we ain't shit without y'all.
damn right.
Word up.
I want to say, man, thank you guys for listening to us. I definitely want to say thank you for Marin and putting together the beat battles that we got a chance to experience on Thursday.
Yeah.
Very,
Oh,
very
yeah.
dope.
Turned out cool.
My favorite battle of the night was definitely the self-serve and chronic tone battle. That was a tough
Self-serve.
battle.
Brethren.
But I want to say this before I even go about self-serve, man, because I had a talk with him. He needs to be plugged in with some artists that can spit over his beats, man.
Yes.
He needs some assistance with that. So let's try to make something happen. I don't know.
Oh, you said that?
We talked. He doesn't do it as much as he should.
I got a self-serve beat. Yo,
Lucky
listen.
bastard. Go
Listen,
ahead.
man.
But yeah, we gotta make that happen.
Yeah.
We gotta talk about it because he's a good cat and he got dope beats, man. He's been holding us down. So
I'm about to add A&R to my title.
Do that shit.
Fuck it.
Team A&R.
I'll find it.
But besides that, man, just thank you for setting that up. Thank you for you guys for rocking with us. Same thing with 1stOfficial for coming through. I told you we was gonna get you here. Thank you, sir, for just making
I thank y'all.
making beats a priority this year. So
Oh, you know what, man? Before we end, man.
What up?
I got one more question for you while the beat's playing.
Okay.
Being an educator,
Yep.
like how does that like factor into your production now? Because like how long have you been teaching?
This is year 10.
Goddamn.
So you hear what kids are listening to.
I hear it. I'm aware of it. I don't know that I don't hear it because there's not that much time for them. There's not that many opportunities for them to play them. You know what I'm saying? But I know what they're listening
But
to.
in what way does that influence your beat making? Just being an educator, because that means there's a process to that. Does that process of preparing feed into your creativity in any kind of way?
probably why you got the routine.
I mean, it might be. I don't know how much that process, how much the two processes feed into it. If anything, you know, I think to more your point, like knowing that this is what they're listening to, and then just the reality that hip hop is truly a young person's thing. Acknowledging that, like, I feel like, you know, I have to try to think to myself, like, what might they want to hear, and let that also seep into my like conscious when I'm making music.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just a quick
Nice,
question.
nice one, man.
Yeah, I wanted to ask it earlier,
Yeah.
but I forgot.
That's cool. All right, y'all. So, Beats and Bars Fest, man. We there this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm about to go home, man. We all about to go home and have a good time and all that good stuff. Enjoy our Sunday.
Yeah.
Hopefully you will too. Because I can say it on the radio, I'm going to say it right now. She.